I hate selling theatre tickets. Like, come and see my show, I hope it's going to be good. Mum, you better fund this campaign. I moved from the other side of the world to come here and study. I've worked incredibly hard for 2 years, and I need this show to take people's breath away.
Violence in Sun explores the cycle of violence and its ripple effect for all people involved.
Liam is a teenager who lives in Wales. He's just moved there with his dad and his dad's girlfriend after his mum died. He's never met his dad before, he's never been to Wales, so he feels like he's from a different planet being delved into this random town.
The question we want to approach with this production is violence itself. How do we fight it? Is there a point in fighting it? What does that even mean? How is violence passed on from generation to generation? And even more worrying a question is, how do we respond, and how do we even hold the concept where some violence just seems to be ended with more violence?
Gary Owen really gets us all laughing and relaxed as if it's a comedy, and then we get punched in the stomach.
I expect the audience to get really conflicted about his writing. I expect some people to get outright offended.
He says things through his characters that I feel as a human being but have never been able to express. I always end up like crying and laughing throughout the whole thing, and at the end I end up debriefing with my friends for like hours on end, and it usually ends in us going like, Gary, why did you do that again?
We're really passionate about starting a really big conversation, and this play does that in bucket loads.
As an apparently new person to the craft of directing, Aaron already comes with a deep understanding and a wealth of knowledge of what it means to make quality theatre.
I'm absolutely my pants because the show scares me, but I've got some people beside me that make me feel safe and I feel trusted, and I think together we can do it. Violence in Sun in some ways is really lucky because you can do it reasonably bare bones, but in order to be able to tell the story well, I want to spend money on fight and intimacy direction, on accent work for the actors, 3 of which are having to do a Welsh dialect. I want to cover the transport of actors to and from rehearsals. I want quality design and promotion so people can see it and the show can be realised to the best of our ability. Everyone deserves to know that their work is worth something, and with your help, we can show them that. The University of Essex do this wonderful thing where they match fund up to £1,000. And this is one of the biggest reasons that I'm doing crowdfunding, because that first £1,000 we raise is actually £2,000 thanks to that. Someone once told me that the best theatre makers continue to learn, and for the vast majority of us, that learning happens in fringe theatre.